Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to talk about real estate, how to buy it, how to sell it, how to make the most out of your investment. And the best part is, here in West Texas, the investments are going up, and you're going to want to buy, and sell, because now's the time. And the best broker out there, anywhere, I'm telling you right now that Rudy Fearless Fernandez, will never... I only deal with one, and that's Tonya Harbin of Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real, the number one real estate agent in Abilene and the big country for the last 10 years. Better yet, the Wall Street Journal has said she's in the top 1% of all the realtors in America. Why? Because she's good and she's got an incredible team. Why go anywhere else? You know, a lot of times I see my family and friends trying to sell homes, and it's been on the market for 2 years. Hey, Uncle Rudy, can you... No, did you call Tonya? Why not? Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. See her at TonyaHarbin.com or Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team or 325-603-3550. Here, without further ado, I love to sing to her every week. I love you, Tonya. Oh, yes, I do. I love you, Tonya. We love you, true. Tonya Harbin Real Estate. Good morning, Tonya.
Well, good morning, Rudy.
You start laughing at me, yeah. But I do. I meant every word that I said. It's one of those things that when you find something that is good and it's great, you want to share it with everybody. I'll give you a case in point, Tonya. I recently had to have a complete physical because I turned a magical number on my birthday. And thank you, by the way, for wishing me a happy birthday.
Well, you are so welcome.
Yes, some of my kids forgot that they saw what Tonya Harbin wrote, and they said, oh, it's Daddy's birthday. Nonetheless, I went to go get my physical, and I learned a lot of stuff, and they said, well, you're going to have to find this kind of doctor, that kind of doctor, this kind of doctor. And I went, okay, I need a cardiologist. That's a heart doctor, right? Okay, and then they said, oh, you're going to need a pulmonologist. Wait a second, what is that, palms? Oh, that's a lung doctor. And so I said, well, how do I find that out? So I went and talked to some of our mutual friends that are doctors, physicians, who would know better. And they told me, they said, this doctor, go see Dr. Stojanovic for lungs, or go see Dr. Urbanzik for your cancer, for your heart doctor. And when it comes time to say, if you need to buy or sell a house, go see Tonya Harbin. All the other real estate agents here in the big country, they know. They want to sell their property, they better call Tonya Harbin.
I'm sure that's what they would do.
They have to. They got to know. Tonya Harbin, you're good because you have an incredible team and you surround yourself with people. How do you know how to surround yourself? Because, and I'll say it again, like I haven't said it in a few shows, integrity is something that you don't screw up. I can't screw your integrity for you. I can't trash your integrity for you. It's something that you do when nobody's looking and you go around doing crazy things. But you have integrity above and beyond all the other realtors. I mean, I see this all the time. And nobody can, like, for example, nobody can destroy my integrity but me. And you've kept high integrity for all these years. How do you do it? All the other realtors are going, really, Rudy, you talk about her. Yes, I know Tonya Harbin.
I don't know.
Seriously. You surround yourself with the right kind of people. Well, I want to talk about you because you, Tonya Harbin, are an incredible realtor. How is it that you can take a house that's been on the market? Yeah, I'm going to tattle. We talk off the microphone sometimes when these things are not on. Tonya will share something with us. Oh, that house has been on the market for 2 years, but they finally found us and they came over and, oh, by the way, we have a contract on it. How in the Sam Hill does that happen?
Well, that house that you're talking about, it's because we went in and we staged it and took pictures. We did a video where I think I almost got eaten alive by a bug. Almost died, but I survived. And then, got a contract the first week we had it listed.
That's great. I let that pregnant pause lay there for just a second because of the fact that why in the hell did another real estate agent not do the same thing? They don't think like Tonya Harbin. It's everything that I just said a minute ago.
Well, there's a lot of great agents out there.
And most of them are working for you.
They come work for Tonya.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got to. And that's what I'm saying because how many times have I, and Amanda shares the stories with me. She goes, oh my gosh, we had this house and we were like going, okay, we did everything. Okay, it's going on the market. Bling, it's on the market. 6 days later, hey, Rudy, this home, Janet and Joe, they're being stationed somewhere else and they needed to sell their house and we just got a contract on. I said, wow, 6 days ago you just put it on the market.
I mean, that's just all because Amanda and Caleb are so wonderful.
She needs her yard mowed. I can see that coming, boy. That's all.
Oh, that would not be Amanda or Caleb that would ever mow my grass.
Yeah, I'm telling you. She needs something done. She needs better pictures of her place because her place is for sale.
They really do a great job.
They do a great job, and your entire team does a great job. I got to meet Jamie, Brady.
Yes,
she does an incredible job too.
Hilarious. Yeah. Yes, and then her sister Jenny is on our team also. They are total opposites.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if you take Jamie off the sugar, she'll calm down some. All right. That said, you brought with you somebody that we need to talk about because you made a comment last show. All right. Last week, you made a comment about, yeah, well, if a man built that house, and I'm going to keep bringing that up.
Okay, but so what I meant was not about a man building a house, but
it's about a man.
Women should also look at floor plans because sometimes there's just things that aren't how a woman would like it.
Exactly. So now,
how do you say that in the right way?
Well, no, it's actually men don't think like women.
Right.
All right, that's just, sometimes we don't. And we do need your advice on maybe what's the best way to do this? I mean, what is it that you... I learned something from Jamie, your stager, about having windows, walking in and seeing windows. That's genius. That's pure genius. Now, when I'm getting ready to build my next house, I'm going to tell, like, Zane Vinson, hey, Zane, come here. When we walk in the house, we want to see windows back there. I want my fireplace over here. Remember I mentioned the fireplace? I want the kitchen over here in the center of the house. Next to the bathrooms, next to the other bathrooms, to the other bedrooms. That way, all the plumbing is in the central part of the house and the water heaters and everything. All right, we got the... But I'm thinking like a man, aren't I?
You just need a woman to make sure that it's all cohesive. See, and that rooms are large enough. I mean, this is what I was getting at is, I went in a house a couple weeks ago and the primary bedroom was massive and the living room was so tiny. I don't know how you were going to fit a sofa in there.
Oh. Or a 92-inch big screen TV on the wall.
Yes.
Yeah. We did that we put it in the primary suite. So there you go. All right. So you brought with you Sotal Custom Homes, Zane Vinson, hi Zane.
Howdy.
Howdy. How you doing?
Oh, doing good.
All right.
Seeing if his cap said howdy, but it doesn't.
It doesn't, does it? No. Well, we know about Sotal Custom Homes. Yeah, she made a comment about how we guys, if we're doing the blueprints and stuff, we really don't think, and she's got a point.
I agree.
Jamie's got a point. We walked in, I never would have thought. I don't want windows. I don't want doors. I don't want the outside elements coming in my house.
That's right. I prefer to even take the doors off of the bathrooms, but I've been told multiple times you cannot take the doors off the bathrooms.
You cannot take the door off the bathroom.
Is something wrong with you?
Well, I just figured hey, what? What's the matter?
Hey, but that was a thing in the 1980s.
Was it really?
Yes. Yes.
No bathroom doors?
There's a lot of homes, well, at least for where the sinks are, where it's just like a doorway and there's no doors. Yeah. Or maybe there's, what are those?
Bar doors?
Oh,
yeah,
saloon
doors.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
that
are
they did
on.
Put a bunch of those.
Yes, that was a big thing in the 1980s, along with sunken living rooms.
Can you do that again with your hands?
Sunken living rooms.
The barn doors, I'm a little short-handed. Or the saloon doors? Yeah, because as a matter of fact, when I moved into the house that I live in, It's got a bathroom door. You walk into the bathroom, the tub's over here, the sink's over here, and the what do you call them? Toilets are in the corner, and it had little saloon doors. And I was like, what in the same? You could walk in and go, oops, I'm sorry, I didn't mean I saw your feet sticking out from the bottom of the saloon doors.
That's right. I like that.
Hey, can you hand me a beer while you're at it?
That's right.
Yeah, I'm like, but in all sincerity, Tonya's got a point, and I meant to bring it up because she's very right. Who does 90% of your blueprints?
Denise G.
Oh, you have who?
Denise. Yeah, she is
blueprint. See, Tonya.
Yeah, she keeps
She's
me
really
in line.
good.
Yeah, because I try to go off the rails, and then she's like, "No, you can't do that." So that's
Really?
point proven right there. Yeah.
All right. So, what does she recommend that you build that you sometimes go, I don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing it?
Well, she dresses up even the front elevation, and make sure the bathrooms. I mean, mainly the bathrooms. I mean, I try to pull the doors out, and
You don't like
I am
doors?
so glad that she, because I did not know that. Oh my goodness.
The kitchen pantry, where that's located, that's also very important, and she does a really good job of making sure it all flows in the kitchen.
I liked a pantry I saw some time ago at an open house several years ago, because Tonya Harbin's been on the radio and been with us here, and I've known Tonya Harbin for over 10 years, and a few years back she invited me out to one of those when the Home Builders Association does their
Parade of Homes.
Yeah, you can invite us back out. I love going to those. I really do, and they have good food too. Anyway, so they had a pantry that I didn't even know was in the kitchen. And I was like, yeah, this is great, but your cabinetry is kind of woo. And then all of a sudden they go, it's right here. And you walk in, and do you remember that? It was like right there. The oven was next to, and there was a stove, and I just went around and was like, oh.
But now a big thing, so that one was off to the side. Now a lot of times they're behind the kitchen.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like there's a large room, and a lot of times it may have an extra oven. It could have an extra refrigerator. It's just kind of like your prep kitchen.
All right, so.
And sometimes prep kitchen pantry.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you see these, I'm going to call them fads, change? How often do they last? 5 years, 10 years,
I think
a
they're
decade
all
or two?
a little bit different, just depending on what it is.
I mean, is it a fad when they're going like that?
I think so. Yeah. Well,
Where are you putting your pantries now? If you're building a house and say, all right, you've got 3 pieces of property in this neighborhood, all the other builders are going to build their houses, you build yours, and then we're going to have a home builders parade of homes?
Everybody likes the corner pantry, because it has more space and it utilizes the corner better. And it's not necessarily a walk-in or that type that she's talking about where you can walk completely into another room, but it's big enough to where you can store everything in there.
And I think, too, it depends on the size of the house.
All right, so my question also, it comes with this. This is where here's the man thing. Tonya, I want a pantry that's hidden away with a door, I don't want it opened up. But I think the pantry needs to have its own HC, at least have heating and air into it. Because the one that I have right now doesn't have it. And it can sometimes get a little warm in there. And what do I store in the pantry? Food. So what are your thoughts? I mean, you're storing your dry goods in there.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about, do you put it, you're saying behind the kitchen, would that be in a garage? Because garages can get quite warm.
Yeah, if it's big enough room, you do need a
vent in there to put the pantries in there to keep your dry goods cool.
Yes, you do.
Because you don't want to lose your cool for your dry goods.
That's right.
All right. So, and Tonya brought up, like I said, I'm going to say it again. Zane, what are some ideas and you said, what's her name? Denise?
Denise.
What is she doing that you kind of went, that now is part of the So Tall Custom Homes vibe?
Oh, one thing is recessed shower pans. So you walk into it without having to step over a curb.
I do like that.
That is super handy.
Because I do not want to have to lift my leg.
You can shuffle in there.
Seriously though, I prefer a shower that is like that.
Yeah.
Seriously. So you just shuffle into it and it just kind of goes down?
Yes, sir.
But is there a lip to get out of it?
No lip.
How do you keep it from what?
From leaking?
Yeah.
It still tapers down to the drain and it has a door on it, but there's no lip. So you just walk straight in.
So is there a door on it that if it gets plugged up, it tells the water to shut off?
No, if it gets plugged up, you definitely want to turn the water off.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't fall asleep standing up anymore in the shower?
Don't fall asleep in the shower.
Okay. That's why I like bathtubs.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
so that's another question. Tonya, do you like bathtubs in a home?
I mean, I don't use the bathtub, but there's a lot of people that do. So,
Is it because you have a swimming pool?
I just don't like bathtubs.
Really?
But we have people on our team, even men, who do like the bathtub.
Well, and that's the question I have, because my house, when I lived in Lytle Shores, had a swimming pool, and I learned one day when I came home, and my wife was at her wit's end because she went, "Do you know how long it's been since your boys," they became my boys that day, "have not taken a bath? They're nasty." Because we only had one bathtub in the house, and the girls were living out of that bathroom that the boys said, "We don't need a bath. We're just going to go jump in the pool."
That's right.
I was like, yeah, don't look at me like that, Tonya. Her eyes are, oh my gosh. So, but you don't like bathtubs?
No.
Okay. I get it. You like showers? Do you like multiple head showers?
No.
Just one from the very top?
I'm just very simple. I know that Kelly would disagree.
All right, Zane. So I got to ask this because, and we're not going to talk political, but we're going to talk political. Tonya, if you don't mind, forgive me, say no political, but this president has decided to take that little tube out of the shower stalls now, out of the shower heads, so you no longer have to, how they came out that every shower head had to be sold with that water
the restrictor,
and now they don't have to have it, but I'm not seeing a big movement on that. Are you guys looking at it? Because those are the kind of shower heads I want. I want it to have some pressure. I want it to come out with some gusto.
A lot of people will just drill those out anyways, so they do get more water out. So even though they come with that restrictor, doesn't necessarily mean it stays on there when somebody moves in.
There used to be a time where you could build a home and the restrictor was in there, and the builder, would leave it in there and tell the future homeowner that if you want them out, you'll need to take them out. Is it something that you guys can and cannot do?
Yes.
So you can take them out, or is it against the... Yeah.
I have not noticed the city of Abilene testing that.
But if it's my house, it's my property, I can do what I want, right?
If it's yours,
I'm going to pay for the water either way.
I'm not. So when I install products, I install them based on the best practices of the product. So I'm not drilling anything out like that when I'm selling it to somebody. I'm selling them what Delta. I mainly use Delta. I'm leaving it as is. And then they can drill the hole.
If you want to drill it out, do it yourself.
Yeah.
And you're not borrowing my drill. No. I can see that happening now.
Yeah.
So are there a lot of, when you're building houses, has anybody ever asked you that?
About water pressure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, water pressure is a big deal. Especially, the water pressure in my house right now is terrible.
So what about not just the water pressure, but the water heaters? There are now water heaters that do not stay lit and keep it warm, whether it's electric or gas. Now they're,
Tankless,
hot water, tankless, on demand.
Yes.
Do those things really work?
They do.
No, seriously, come on.
Yeah.
How long you got to wait for it to get hot?
No, it's instant.
Does it get hot, or just?
It does. It does. Hot. It does get hot. Yeah, those are what a lot of people are recommending. It takes up less space. It's more efficient. But those are a great way to go.
All right. We're wanting to build our own house. Tonya Harbin's going to help us. You're getting us financed. We're going to get it taken care of first. That's the first thing we got to do, right?
That's right.
All right. So you're going to get us to a bank or somebody, one of the mortgage companies, to get that done. what do we need to do to come to you? I mean, what happens? Does Tonya Harbin?
Call Tonya.
So Zane has a neighborhood on the golf course on Live Oak. So you could either live on the golf course or across the street. But if you're on the golf course, you have a beautiful backyard just looking at Live Oak Golf Course. So all the little hills, you could just walk out, putt some balls. I mean, you just be living the dream.
Oh, I
Caleb's
like
laughing. I don't play golf, so I don't know if I said the right terminology.
Yeah, she's over there putting away.
You can putt. Yeah, I think they have
that's a word.
See, you can putt. Yeah.
Take that, Caleb.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Michaela was thinking about the putting after being at Taco Bell. We're just going to keep moving
right.
on there. So, seriously, you're building on a golf course. So, do you get to put the yard in?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can upgrade the yard to even having a putting green in the back.
I want
If
to
that
know
was something
because
they wanted.
I had recently saw another builder. I don't know where. It was on television somewhere. My
Yeah.
wife had it on and said, "We can take care of your front and back lawn, and you'll never have to mow ever again, and it will be green year round." You know what they're talking about? Because I don't. What is that?
Turf.
Really?
There's a lot of new turf out there now that lasts a long time. It maintains its color, and you don't have to mow it.
But it is expensive, and I would think it gets hot.
It does.
And then my other question is, I mean, so many people have animals.
Yeah, it does not.
Doesn't fare well with animals.
Well, yeah. Well, you're going to probably want to pick up the whatever
Droppings?
the droppings.
Yeah. And get a
good
pressure
time.
washer?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have the new grass that even has dead grass looking in it. Like it's like 80% green and then 20% brown, so that it has a different shade, so it doesn't look just like that ultra green turf.
So how do you water it?
You don't have to water it
At all?
No, but if you did want it to get cooler, you would probably
Install a sprinkler system in?
yeah, that way you could cool it off before you go out there. And
It's just like my husband. At night, he's always watering our concrete.
yeah, so you can walk on it.
Does he really?
Yeah.
He walks barefoot, I take it.
Yes, just if we're outside. But it really does cool off your patio whenever you do water your concrete.
Yeah.
So there is that.
I'm learning a lot of stuff from you these last few weeks, Tonya.
You don't water your concrete?
No, ma'am. I
And
don't.
whenever
I
it
don't have any concrete.
rains too, then he will get his leaf blower out to move the rain off the patio.
Oh, yeah. I keep a leaf blower right by the front door. I have one of them with the battery parent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have a concrete. I'm sorry. When I moved in to the house that I live in now, we were outside city limits by a third of a mile, and then we got annexed in. Thank you, City of Abilene. And now, but my neighbors all have concrete driveways. I don't like concrete. I'd rather have pea gravel or regular gravel. And Tonya knows this because I brought it up time and time again. I don't like rattlesnakes.
Yeah.
And the snakes don't like that kind to be slithering around on bumpy rocks. So, and that's another reason.
That is good to know.
That is.
On another note, I just found out that some snakes get in trees.
Yeah.
I think
How
I
about
told-
the coral snakes? They like to,
Yes.
a couple of snakes that like to get at the base of they like to be at, because I like to plant trees.
Yeah.
And I planted a lot of pine trees because the pine needles fall and you can't really pick them up and rake them. But if you ever walked around a pine tree, you're not barefoot. You won't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know why? The
needles.
Yeah, they get in your feet. And guess who doesn't like it? The mice or the rats and the snakes. So they don't slither around on
That
that.
is interesting.
So, yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah, they don't. And so that's why I like the pea gravel and all that. So, I don't walk barefoot. Sorry. But maybe
You don't
I
do
ought
any
to.
grounding. You don't do any grounding. Take your shoes off and ground.
That is, we're getting real personal now because I'm gonna admit it here. My wife says that she always thinks it's a secret she's sharing with the world. So here you go, Donna. I'm gonna reveal it to everybody. I've never gone barefoot.
Okay.
I just never have. I keep my feet. I have I probably own about 8 million pairs of socks. So yeah, no, it's good.
Nice.
And I wear shoes.
I think that's
I
like
do
my
too.
granddad.
I wear
think
house shoes all the time at
Slippers?
home. For many reasons. I mean,
Yeah.
number one, there could be a scorpion.
Yeah, but better yet, have you walked barefoot on carpet or floor, and you walk into the house with shoes, and they have junk on the bottom of them, and then it's junk that you don't see until you go to sweeping it up, clean it up, go, where did all this stuff come? And when you're walking barefoot, do you not feel it underneath there? Even little granules of sand? I'm like, oh, yuck.
So maybe for Zane's houses that he builds, he should invent like something that goes behind you, like cleaning the floor.
They have one of those. We have a couple.
A little robo bag.
Yes. They don't
Yes.
come near me so often because I'm always like sweep, clean up, and I've got little. Look in the studio right behind me. I went to that, what's that called, Harbor Freight. It's got the orange handles on them. Yeah, I bought a broom and a dustpan, and I constantly try to sweep at least, around here,
Nice.
but not go barefoot. Now we know. So do you build barefoot-friendly homes?
Depends on if you, I would say they are. I mean, unless it's somebody like you that doesn't want to walk around barefoot.
Oh, no.
They're great for people like that, too.
Yeah, I just do you still put carpets in bedrooms? That's the other thing. We're custom building a home here. We're getting started.
So that's a great one. I don't put carpet in any house.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because most of the time everybody's telling me they don't want it.
All right.
But if you did not have a choice, what would you do? Just like the doors on the bathroom. I mean, if you had a choice.
If I had a choice, I don't know. Sometimes it's easier. It's one less person to deal with during the construction process to not put the carpet in.
But you're going to have to deal with the person putting the tile in.
Yeah, yeah. It's just one less person out of the.
But I do feel like most people now just want like vinyl or wood flooring versus carpet.
Seriously, nobody wants carpet anymore.
I do like carpet though. I like
That's
carpet.
what I was asking. Like
Yeah.
if you had a preference.
Yeah, I like carpet. I would like carpet in my bedroom. I don't have carpet in my bedroom.
So the house that we're buying, it's stained concrete everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is just not my personal thing. But anyways, and then the bedrooms, there is plush carpet.
Nice.
It's going to have to go. I mean, mainly because my dogs are going to think that is the grass.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is, yes.
No, my house has rules. No animals in the bedrooms, in the kitchen, or the dining room, period.
Well, could you please call Milo,
Yeah.
Maggie, and
I-
Molly and let them know?
No, I ain't messing with your dogs. I came home the other day, and for the first time in my 40 years of marriage, I walk into our primary suite, and there is the queen of the house and her dog on my bed.
Yeah.
To which that evening I did not sleep in that bedroom. I said the room must be vacuumed out, and I called the teams with the white coats to come in and sanitize the room again. So that's it. All right, so seriously, I'm learning. No, so are doors for bathrooms really an out thing, or is that just a you thing, a Zane thing?
I think that's just me. Just me. That's what I'm being told by a lot of people.
So do you try to build a home and go, really, you shouldn't put doors on bathrooms?
No, I do whatever the
builders
they want, whatever the buyer wants.
Buyer wants,
Yeah,
okay.
I've learned a long time ago that what I like is not necessarily what anybody else likes.
All right.
So
what else is weird in the housing business that is, because I'm like going, no carpets, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So the outside of the houses are what now? Brick, or are they wood, or are they?
a combination of either brick and fiber cement or stone and fiber cement.
What is fiber
But
cement?
mainly fiber cement. James Hardy is the biggest brand. But fiber cement because it's fire retardant.
Okay.
And since that area is extreme, like fire hazard now, it's better for insurance for one. And if they change any of the insurance stuff in the next 5 to 10 years, you don't have to worry about your house not being insured.
Okay. As
But
they-
fiber cement is in a lot of subdivisions in bigger cities where the houses are really close together. It's required to have a fibered cement siding or brick.
Have you started putting in some of those new light kits that the light comes on when you walk in and then goes off when you walk out?
No, I haven't done that. No.
Oh, that's so cool. You walk in. Doesn't
No,
matter.
yeah.
Going down the hallway. Dit, dit, dit. All right, we're running out of time. Tonya Harbin, real estate. Are you going to be out and about this weekend? Here we are. It's 4th of July weekend. Come on, it's the 5th of July now. Come on.
I mean, we're always out and about.
All right.
Lots of things going on.
All right, we'll find out. You want to find out where Tonya Harbin is showing homes, or you want to see some of the Tonya Harbin homes that are for sale? Buy from Tonya Harbin. Sell through Tonya Harbin. You will not regret it. I promise you. Because I stake my reputation on her, because you do very good. Thank you for what you do and for what you do for the community. Thank you. I know that you do a lot of fundraisers and stuff. So thank you, Tonya Harbin. So if you want to find out about open houses this holiday weekend, please go check Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. Or better yet, how about you go over to her Facebook page at TonyaHarbin.com, hit the big pink button, find out what your property is worth. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend.
You too.
And happy 4th of July weekend. And Zane, how do we get a hold of you?
Call Tonya.
Call Tonya Harbin Real Estate, 325-603-3550, 325-603-3550, or see her at Facebook at Tonya Harbin Team. In the meantime, start packing. You're going to be moving soon. This is KYYW, Abilene, Texas.